I see everything and I miss nothing. From the first day until now, I have been close to you, even when you felt alone or forgot. I know the fears that have visited your heart and the questions that keep you up at night. I know what has been whispered in secret, what has been said out loud, and what has been hidden behind smiles. Nothing is beyond my reach or outside of my care. My child, lately, you have felt a deep pressure, a sense that something is moving behind the scenes. You might sense that not everyone around you wishes you well, that there are plans being formed against you and even against your household. But I need you to remember, your life and your home are not simply exposed or weak. Everything I have covered, I protect. Nothing can touch what I have blessed without my knowledge and permission. Yes, there are those who scheme in the dark, who think their motives are hidden, who plot as though they can outsmart both you and me. They wear friendly faces and carry heavy hearts full of envy, jealousy, and deception. Some of them may have declared love for you. Others may smile with you but have their own interests at heart, not yours. But my child, do not let fear enter your heart. You belong to me, and I am watching carefully over you. Understand this. When people rise against you, and when home feels like a fragile place, it is not always because of your weakness. Sometimes it is because your life is about to reveal my glory in new ways. What looks like an attack is often the enemy's attempt to stop what I am building within you. Sometimes confusion and chaos try to settle in, but these are signs of a spiritual shift, evidence that I am moving and preparing something new for you. Things rooted in fear and pride must tremble because I am raising you higher. I know your questions. Why is this happening now? Why me? You have prayed faithfully, sometimes in tears that no one else has seen. You have cared, loved, and stood your ground even when your heart was tired. None of it is wasted. I have collected every prayer and every silent cry. Remember, what is happening right now is not just about you alone. It is about the land I am giving into your hands, the people your life will touch, and the legacy that will stand after you. The pressure is not only an attack. It is evidence of purpose, of a destiny that shakes darkness. My child, when you step into your divine role, darkness reacts. But I stand before you as your shield, and I stand behind you as your strength. I surround you with a fire even you cannot see, and my glory rests inside you. You do not have to face these things alone. What others meant to destroy you, I will use to grow you. The tools they have fashioned into weapons against you will become tools in your hands for building what I have promised. When storms come, do not answer evil for evil. Do not let bitterness or revenge take root in your response. It is not your job to fight with earthly weapons. I am showing you a new day, fighting not against people but against the powers that try to block your purpose. Put on my armor. Keep your mind focused on saving truth. Wrap your heart in righteousness. Refuse to let your faith go, no matter how many false words come against you. Let my peace guide the way you move. Even in the noise, trust me. I am still God when blessings flow easily, and I am God when questions and confusion press close. You might feel the shaking, but sometimes that is me removing what cannot stay so I can plant you deeper and stronger. I am not removing my protection. I will not let you fall beyond recovery. Be patient just a little longer. Soon I will reveal the purpose for everything. My justice is never late, and my word is always final. What others have tried to cover in darkness, I will expose in light. What they meant as your downfall, I will turn into your rising. Your home is not just a building. It is a place that holds my plans. The storms that come are not only here to test you, but also to show you how strong your foundation is. I am not allowing you to be destroyed, but to be established as an example. There is a spiritual hedge around you, a protection not measured by human eyes. When you sense something is wrong, pay attention. I am sharpening your discernment for good reason. When someone enters your space and your spirit is uneasy, do not ignore that urging. You are being trained, not to live in fear, but to recognize the difference between my peace and spiritual disturbance. This is not paranoia. This is preparation. You are a watchman not just for your family, but for many others who will come to you. You may wonder why people turn to jealousy or why they do not consider that I am always watching. Jealousy is not new. It grows quietly, taking root in a heart that compares, that wants what others have, and that refuses to deal honestly with its own pain. When people measure their worth by what I have given someone else, jealousy grows. It starts as discomfort and, if left alone, becomes bitterness and resentment. Jealousy makes people blind to their blessings and see others as competition rather than as fellow travelers. They forget that my gifts are given at the right time, for the right reasons, and according to my wisdom. When I bless you, it does not mean others are forgotten. It simply means you are in a season of harvest because of seeds you have sown in secret with faithfulness. Some will see your favor and forget the sacrifices you have made, the nights you cried, the days you pressed on when it would have been easier to quit. They see only the fruit, not the cost of the root. Instead of asking how they can learn or grow through their own journey, they resent your growth. I see their hearts as I see yours. Some speak kindly and act with envy. Some pretend concern but harbor bitterness. Their jealousy is not a sign I have forgotten them, but a sign they need to bring their desires honestly before me and trust that what I give them will be good, even if it looks different from what I give to others. My favor is not limited. My blessings do not run out. Many honor me with their words but keep their real motives secret. They build their lives on unstable things like approval, popularity, or material gain. When those things are threatened, jealousy erupts. I do not value striving for its own sake. I respond to faith, humility, and surrender. I see beyond titles, possessions, or status. I examine the heart and the hidden reasons behind actions. People fall into jealousy because they do not truly know me. They know an idea built out of convenience or culture or habit, not out of awe and connection. True honor towards me produces humility and gratefulness. I desire honesty and surrender, not performance or empty repetition. There is a kind of religion that speaks my name but has never allowed me to change the heart. That kind of faith justifies jealousy, bitterness, and even gossip as something necessary or protective. But I do not value outer appearances or words without truth. I want your whole heart. You ask, why don't they change? Why aren't they afraid of being caught? The answer is, many have made me too small. They have trained themselves not to fear or respect my voice. But their actions do not go unseen. The day will come when every hidden thing is uncovered, every motive judged not by crowds or culture, but by my standards. But you, my child, are not like them. You have chosen a road of humility. You have faced your own struggles and brought them before me in honesty and pain. That is why the light in your life makes others uncomfortable. It is not what you own, but the fact that you let my light shine through you, that you choose peace when chaos draws near, that you forgive and keep moving forward when it is easier to hold a grudge. Your growth reminds others of their stagnation. Your surrender shows them where they hold on to control. Your favor calls to mind their delay, not because I am unfair, but because their path requires letting go of what they used to protect themselves. Still, I am patient with them. I wait, I call, I long for their healing too. I am full of mercy, and I always leave the door open for any heart to return to me. But remember, my patience is not permission to remain as they are, and my mercy should never be mistaken for indifference to wrong. The time will come when truth will be unavoidable. My justice will not lose track of anyone's actions or words. When I weigh motives, I do so perfectly. My throne is rooted in what is just and true, not what is popular or unchallenged by the world. Many people are stuck in cycles of jealousy and pain because their wounds are unaddressed or they have never learned how to celebrate others' blessings. Some are so used to being ignored that any time someone else is recognized, they fear being forgotten forever. You, who know my love, have the opportunity to react differently. Let your way of life point to a better path. Show them peace instead of aggression, love instead of envy, truth instead of empty words. When people act against you, keep standing. When they judge or criticize or turn others against you, stay close to me in prayer. When you are misunderstood, focus on honoring me rather than defending yourself. I defend what belongs to me, and your reward rests secure with me. Your faithfulness will never be ignored. Time feels long to those who think judgment is far away, but my timing is always right. The things built without me will eventually fall, but you, if you keep building on me, will stand. Sometimes, your greatest testimony is not your words but your consistency. Your refusal to quit when you are tired. Your choice to bless even when wronged. Your ability to keep moving in the direction of truth and love. I am shaking things that have become too comfortable and breaking the power of jealousy, pride, and self-worship. I am preparing people who will not substitute my presence for popularity or my truth for imitation. You are part of that remnant, a people set apart to walk in courage, in faith, and in spiritual strength. My child, you are not loved because of what you do, but because of who you are in me. You are seen when others overlook you, embraced when others reject you, sent as a carrier of my peace to a world wounded by competition. You are called not just to survive, but to make the air around you different. Where you go, bring my truth, my calm, my assurance. When disappointment or harsh words are aimed at you, do not let their pain grow roots in your own life. Guard your heart. Do not let the world's bitterness become yours. When you stay above the noise, refusing to return anger for anger, you align with my heart. A gentle spirit is stronger than the loudest argument. Forgive, not to prove a point, but to remain free from what binds others. Your foundation is stronger than you think. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not alone or lost. You are not left out. You are precious to me, and that will never change. What others have said against you, if not based in truth, cannot stick. Only my word endures. Keep going, my child. When something in you senses wrong, pay attention to my signals. When your peace is disturbed, do not silence that voice. You are not imagining things. I am teaching you to look, to listen, to lead, even in quiet ways. Jealousy is not more powerful than my love. Some who challenge you are fighting their own secret battles. Some have never been shown another way to live. You can be a living example. Your peace can be a sermon. Your calm response can break cycles that have lasted generations. When they try to provoke you, stay the course. When they speak harshly, stay kind. When they accuse, stay true to what you know. Leave revenge and justice in my hands. I miss nothing. Forgive not to 𝐆𝐃 but to stay free. Pray, not to prove yourself but to keep your heart soft in a hard world. My strength is not shown through pride but through steady faith. Even when storms intensify, remember, the storm often reveals what is real and strong and ready for a new season. You are held fast in my arms, even in the loudest winds. Remember that my promises over you cannot be erased by jealousy, odds, lies, or even your moments of doubt. When I speak a blessing, it stands forever. Continue to trust my leading. Continue to stand in honor, not because people deserve it, but because you represent me. I am working in ways you do not see, turning opposition into opportunities and disappointments into new open doors. The world will always have those who oppose you, sometimes for no reason other than the light of my presence in your life. But I am always greater. I always win. In the end, nothing said against you will succeed, because I have chosen to lift you up. I alone have the final say about your life. Walk forward with confidence. Walk with courage. Know that every step you take in honesty, peace, and kindness will never be wasted. Keep close to me. Let your heart remain soft, your faith steady, and your gaze fixed on what I am working out in and through you. My eyes are always on you, not with anger, but with faithful love. I am not watching to catch you failing, but to lift you up and lead you forward. I am watching every heart around you through, not to destroy, but to invite them to healing and new life. Still, time moves quickly. The chance for change will not last forever. So choose to be a light, a bringer of hope and joy even in the midst of someone else's pain. Let your life be an answer to jealousy, not a mirror of it. Be sure of this: love lasts when all else fails. My presence is your assurance. My promises are your anchor. Nothing anyone does can stop what I have planned. Keep your eyes, your hopes, and your heart on me. I am with you always to the end, and in me you will stand secure.